President Ramaphosa, as I said earlier, enacting the Films and Publications Bill. It sets up stricter rules for the distribution of online videos, but many are actually calling it Internet Censorship. They say it can be used to restrict freedom of speech. So let's get some insights from Sizwe Snail-Kamtuze from Snail Attorneys. Sizwe, good morning to you. We were struggling with the line. I do hope you can hear me this morning. Sizwe, good morning. If you can hear me, what do you make of the criticism that this is an attack on the freedom of expression?
Morning, Gareth. Can you hear me?
I can. Go aheed. Now I've got you. Yes.
Lovely.
I can hear you properly, Sizwe.
Lovely. Good morning to you, Gareth, and your viewers. I don't think this is a express limitation on freedom of speech. I think this is amendments to give the old Films and Publications Act some teeth, and also to make it applicable in instances where the law had not been refined to deal with certain material which could be seen as undesirable.
What are the loopholes this was trying to fix, though? What example can you give me, Sizwe, as someone who's looked at this very closely over the years? What was the catalyst that led to, as you say, giving this bill more teeth?
I wouldn't specifically say that what I'm going to say was the catalyst, but you will recall a couple of years back we had that infamous movie, Ingleba, which dealt with Xhosa circumcision in the context of gay rights as well. And that movie had created an uproar. And you will remember that back in those days, the Films and Publications Appeal Board had actually ruled against that movie. And when the matter went to court, it became very clear that the appeal board, as much as they had, good intentions in dealing with that movie in the way in which they did, they simply didn't have the powers to do so. So I see that's one of the things that has been fixed in this amendment, to deal with hatred more, to deal with racial things, and also, material that may not necessarily, be happy for other people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that is the main focus, as well as, regulating online content more vigorously. I don't think it's a censorship per se.
So what does this do for the average person this morning who either puts up a video that they've created that could be seen as controversial? I'm talking about social media, or
Right.
put something up on YouTube or a blog or a website that they've created themselves. What happens in a situation for them? And what happens, I'm going to ask a social media question, if that video is shared? By example, me. I didn't create the video, but I'm sharing the video that could be an issue as far as this new bill is concerned. For personal use, how do you see this bill affecting us?
Let me deal specifically with the two sections in the bill. The one is the revenge porn one, and the other one is the child pornography one. Let's focus in on those ones specifically. So the revenge porn one is in line with the Sexual Offences Amendment Act, as well as the Cybercrimes Act, which came into law on the 1st of December last year, where, if you have had a video of yourself or a picture of yourself in an intimate situation or conducting a sexual act, and your jilted lover shares that video, now there will be consequences in terms of that. In other words, you can't just do that. And this is in line with the Cybercrimes Act. Also, when it comes to child pornography, and I'm emphasizing on these two because I think these are the most important ones in terms of the amendments here. Even in terms of child pornography, the production thereof, the distribution thereof, the possession thereof, and there's a whole lot of list of what type of, in inverted commas, sexual material would be considered child pornography. So that is a very, very step in the right direction.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's always so good to have you on the show, joining us this morning, just helping me understand and you understand what's happening with this new Films and Publications Bill, stricter rules, and now we understand at least why that is. It's the important question, why. Says where Snell Kamtuze from Snell Attorneys joining us this morning.